Okay, I lied. This isn't the last boss. This is actually the next to last boss, and there's still a full section after this one, so this episode may have some meat on its bones yet. But this boss fight is very frustrating. I don't know whose decision it was to make it a mirror battle, but I hope that person rots in hell. Oh god, this is a really tough fight right here. You gotta keep track of the one on the left. She's the real one. Both she and James Pond, the real ones, are on the left. I can keep track of James pretty easily, but it's a little tougher with the ballerina. So far, she's staying to the left, which makes it pretty easy to tell which one is her. Now she's the one in front, she came back to the left, and she's in front again, and now she's going over to the right. The fake one will not actually damage you, so if you're able to keep up with which one is which, then if you're good enough, you can tell which one's coming. And those ledges just get in your way. They are nothing but trouble, those ledges. So don't even try to jump from those in order to get her. Okay? And sometimes she'll do multiple jumps in a row, which is doubly confusing. And sometimes as many as 3 or 4. Okay, that was a bad time to jump. I should have realized that. Okay, I see which one is her now. Hopefully I can keep track of this. She's the one on the right, I see. Now she went behind the fake, and I think she went back to... Nope, she came to the left, so... See, just a badly designed fight all around. I'm already down to 1 life because of this game's stupid 4-life cap. Who even comes up with a thing like that? Fucking stupid. Okay, she's just gonna bounce back and forth for the time being, which means it's basically impossible to hit her. Wonderful. But now it seems she's on the right. Can never tell how many times she's going to jump in a row, and she generally does it to just throw you off. When they're both in the middle like that, I suppose that's a good time to jump. Okay, get out of the way. I don't know which one is which. It's so hard for me to keep track, even though I know they generally go behind each other. Okay. Okay, that one's the real one on the left there, so I need to try not to, like, accidentally touch her or anything. Okay, I think she went behind, but who can even tell? I hope I'm able to see. Okay, yes. She was the one on the left. It never hurts. One strategy that can't possibly hurt is to just deal with the one on the left at all times. Because even if it's the fake, then you can suss out where the other one... Okay, thank God I did this. That's a pretty difficult fight right there. I don't know why they chose to include that, quite honestly. It's a very bad fight. But I'm just as happy as James is to be over with it. So now I'm going to jump all the way down to the bottom right. These statues over here do something. I think I missed it. Yeah, there's 7 crowns down there. Goodness gracious. They move at some point. I know you can only get to them at certain points, but I forget when that point is. Well, doesn't matter to me now because I'm moving on to what looks like the Christmas section, but it's really just, I think, full of circus levels. It's only Christmassy in that it plays Jingle Bells, and there are a lot of shortcuts out of this particular section. James is looking pretty sad down there in the corner, but I'm about to get him a 1-up to make him feel better. And I'm about to get some wings. Not some hot wings. I could really go for some right now, but I mean the flying type. You can basically skip over this entire level. Once you have the wings, there's not much to recommend this level otherwise. There is at least one more 1-up in the clouds. Some of these silly ornaments. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to fly until I see the 1-up. Oh, hey, tire. You can basically just skip over this entire level this way, which is okay, yeah. I want to be careful what I touch right here. I basically just want to go in the corner and get my trinkets and my 1-up, because everything else is pretty much a trap. Isn't that right, Admiral Akbar? Gonna fly around, not touch that. And this 1-up is right above the exit. Hello, little boy with wings. There would have been a plane off to another side if I'd stayed up in the clouds, but I had the wings, so the plane wouldn't have done me a whole lot of good. Now in this level, we want to shoot all the way up to the upper right. That's not quite what I wanted to do, really. But it's not like you can see anything going on around here, so... And I forgot to hold the jump button before I went in the cannon. So, holding that. There we go. Now, once you have the 2 umbrellas, you can float down and collect little toys to your heart's content. We're not going to stick around here for long, because this is basically all this level is right here. I mean, there are a few, like, gold coins in the mix or whatever. Like, right there, I missed that one. There's one. Hey, there's another one. Cool. But, I mean, unless you're really interested in points, which I'm not, there's not much reason to stick around this level. I'm going to shift over just a little bit so that I land on the top ringmaster head or whatever, and I'm going to get out of here. And then the next level, we see ourselves coming out of this little hangar right here. Well, there's a door to the left. I wonder if we can go in that one. Sure enough. And this isn't a bonus room or anything. It sort of is, but there's no real point to finding it. It just gets you a plane is all. And the plane is nice for getting you around. There are 2 ways to get around here. You can either find the plane and make things quick and easy, or you can use the plane. And we're going to have to go up before we can get to the exit in here. Hey, alright, health refill, nice. And we're going to find 1 penguin in each of the 4 rooms which are situated up here. We're going to avoid the bus that spits kids out of the roof. Okay. Okay, so you can kill those things from above. That's nice. Ah, yeah. Mostly if you get hit by these things, nothing will really happen to you. You'll just kind of get bumped back from the recoil. There will be some recoil, and you won't take an energy hit or anything, which I suppose is nice. Alright, collected him, and now it's down here. Or, not down quite yet. Bop, 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 sucker. Oh, hey. I want your teeth. Definitely. Bop, sucker. So there's kids bouncing around here. We want to avoid the bus, and now we're good to go to the exit, which is kind of hidden away, but it's not too hard to find, as long as I'm not ducking into places I've already been, that is. Ignore the card. So you can come over here and you can dismount from the plane, get yourself some nice little wings. But I think I'm going to take the plane to the exit. If I can, that is. There we go. See if it'll allow me to take the plane with me. Nope, that's the end of the section right there. At least the backgrounds are getting a little easier for the eyes to digest. This one's not hurting my brain so much as the one that was like all black or rainbow or whatever. But that's a pretty short section to lead you up to the end of the game, which is the final boss. Not Dr. Maybe himself, but a giant snowman minion that he's hired to do away with you. And this boss has an actual weak point, which you have to suss out. We're going to wait for him to jump. We're going to use his head for momentum. Then you want to get him as many times as you can before his head reappears. That's usually about 4 times. Snowman here will jump, so when he's right up next to you, so... Okay, which way is the head going to come off? It's going to come off this way. Okay, and this should be good for like 1 hit right here. Oh yeah, you don't want to get him when his head is actually on. It'll probably hurt you if you try to hit him that way. So let's see, which way is he going here? Okay. Oh no, he went to the left. He faked me out. So I can probably get enough momentum for no hits. That's great. Get away, get away, get away. That's why this boss is so hard. You have to kind of... I mean, these guys move at a different rhythm, the ones down here, than the giant snowman does. Okay, I should have been able to see that coming. Oh, wow, I can't believe I nailed that. You can usually get more than 1 hit at a time if you're better at finding these things than I am, but most of you want to watch the snowman, wait for him to flash, and then... Okay, I should have gone the opposite way there. And I probably should have used him for momentum, although I generally use the snowman's head to do that. So I'm going to wait for him to come by. Okay, he's going to come this way. Whoa, God, don't want him landing on my head like that. I can probably get 2 hits here. And that's enough to do it. So only hit the snowman when his head is off. And after you do that, Dr. Maybe will appear from behind the giant snowman. You can touch him. He won't kill you or anything. He's mostly just trying to run away from you at this point. There's still a snowman that can get you, so, There we go. I can't move anymore, so that opens up the end sequence, which is mercifully short, unlike everything else in this game, which is kind of belabored. And at that moment, along comes Santa. Congratulations, James Pond. You saved Christmas by completely crushing Dr. Maybe's spine. A little dark, actually. So Santa takes a fish along with him, probably to eat. I bet he gets hungry on that sleigh ride. Well done, the world is safe. For now, question mark. Who knows what will happen in the future? Who really cares? We are done with this game. But not quite. There are a few cheats I want to share with you real quick. There's at least one at the beginning that I know of. And to get back to the beginning, this is pretty much it. They show you all the credits at the beginning. So to get back at the beginning of the game, you can just press B. And that'll bring up the title screen. At which point you can restart the game to your heart's content. Not sure why you would want to, but you can. I know why I want to, and that's because I want to show you a nice little cheat. Incidentally is the word I'm looking for, you get by spelling out the word cheat. As you can see, there are 5 trinkets up here. It's hard to see them all from just one vantage point. I wish I could move the camera somehow. But there are 5 trinkets up here. There's a faucet, which for the purposes of this cheat we're going to refer to as a tap. We've got a tap, a cake, a globe, which is an earth, an apple, and a hammer. Now if you take the first letter of each of those things and arrange them in the right order, you are able to spell a word. And the order we want to get these in is C for cake, H for hammer, E for earth, A for apple, and T for tap. C-H-E-A-T. Spells cheat. There's also one to get infinite lives, but I didn't look it up. I think it's somewhere in this first couple levels. It may be in the sports car world, actually. So I'm going to go back here real quick. Finish this section early. I got full energy bonus at least. No mystery bonus, but I got full energy bonus. Leave here and go to the sports car world, and there should be a way to get infinite lives somehow. If I can't find it immediately, I'll let you know. But this cheat, this invincibility, this pretty much lasts indefinitely. So you can pretty much just cheese your way through the game by getting those items in the beginning, at the beginning in the right order. It's kind of like a really easy way to just tour the game and see what's going on. So I'll be back when we can get to that, when I find the way over to that unlimited lives cheat, because it works in generally the same way. I'll show you what I mean there in a minute. Nope, the unlimited lives cheat is in the first level here, the sports section, as it were. We're going to go over to the right just a little bit. We're going to see another 5 items. It's going to help us get unlimited lives, and we're going to have to spell lives in the same way that we did here. We're just going to climb over this so that you can see them up close. We've got just off, there we go, it's right in camera there. We have these lips, the violin, the earth, the ice cream, and the snowman. And all you have to do is get L for lips, I for ice cream, V for violin, E for earth, and S for snowman. And watch the 1-up count down at the bottom. I won't have actually gotten a 1-up, but now all of a sudden I'm up to 4 lives. So James is going to be happy pretty much all day, cheating his way through the game with unlimited lives and unlimited invincibility. If you want to just see the whole game and not really worry about strategy or anything, you just want to kind of see what the game is up to, then this is the way to do it. With the unlimited cheat, spell lives, and you've basically got a guided tour of the game right there. So you can check it out for yourself, although we've been through the whole game together now. It's been a week of fun, and hopefully now in the future we'll move on to games that are actually entertaining, like the game I'm going to be showing off in the teaser tomorrow, or the title screen teaser tomorrow. So I hope you'll join me then. Alas, for now, we say goodbye to Super James Pond. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Get out of here, James.